our history, our pride. Year after year, as seasons change and memories are made, one thing will never change. Home is always right here. And when you walk through our doors, we never forget that, because this is our home too. So come on in, have a seat, and welcome home. The Triple R Roadhouse in the Clarion Mall, just off Interstate 80 at exit 62.
We're here at Keystone High School on another edition of the D9Sports.com Triple R Roadhouse Camp Tour 2016. We've got Keystone head coach Dan Reed. To Dan's right, to the camera's left, is senior Austin Ion, and in the black Panthers football shirt is senior Sawyer Reed. Got that right, Sawyer? You're a senior. Dan, first of all, just how has camp gone so far?
Pretty good. We're very young, so the inexperience is showing in some spots, but I think the seniors are doing a really nice job of leading us so far, learning a lot, getting better each day, which is really all you can ask. But definitely an experience that we can tell.
Austin, you had some time at quarterback last year. Are you competing for that spot again this year?
Yeah, but I'm also looking to play wherever the team needs me, so it's wherever I'll be is wherever the team needs me this year.
What do you guys have to do offensively to be successful? You lose Jake Weaver, which is a huge loss, and some offensive linemen. So what do you guys need to do to be successful offensively?
We just need to work together and believe in each other. One player was our offense last year. This year can be all 11 of us because it takes everybody to score touchdowns.
Sawyer, what would the goal be for the Keystone offense? What are you guys going to try to do?
Well, move the ball, work to the team, and score touchdowns.
Dan, who are some of the people outside of Austin that people should be knowing about on offense now?
Well, Corey Rapp and Tanner Wilson returned as they were starters last year. Shared time with that slot when we had two backs. They were the slot receivers when we went one back. And I believe those guys both can be major contributors to our offense. I think they're going to be hard to guard out there in the slot position. And they'll also carry the ball a lot. Cam Bogus will be our fullback, and Kyle Klopp right now is working at tailback. So I think Kyle has a lot of athletic ability and a lot of speed. So we're hoping he can take over and run some of those tailback plays for us. But you know, we have like Austin said, we have a lot of guys that can actually contribute. We feel make plays. Nate Winger, if he's not quarterback, we play that wide receiver. I feel that Austin right now could be one of the top wide receivers in the league if he ends up playing out there. So we're going to be very balanced, I think. I think we're going to throw the ball better this year overall, and I think we're still going to be able to run the ball too.
Sawyer, as an older player on a team that's got a lot of young guys, how do you view your leadership role?
Well, I try to help them out as much as I can, like on the line, give them little clues and stuff and what we're doing. Just try to help them the best I can.
Dan, what's going to be the goal of the Keystone defense this year?
Well, the defense, again, we lost, I believe, 9 or 10 starters, depending on how you looked at it, probably 9 on that side of the ball, and we lost some big guys up front. The front seven is all going to be basically new starters. So I think that we have to really just learn, first of all, our responsibility, our assignments, learn to play physical, and really just take it one step at a time and try to get better each week. And you know, obviously, the goal every week is to try to go out there and give up as many points or as little points as possible, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Austin, I'm going to ask you really the same thing I asked Sawyer. As a senior leader, what are some of the things that you can do to help some of the new guys get there quicker, maybe?
Pretty much the same as Sawyer. Just give the kids some tips, try and coach them up a little bit with lots of encouragement, because that's all they need to hear is encouraging thoughts. And you know, when they're screwing up, you encourage them and tell them that they can do it. That's going to just push them to believe that they can do it.
Dan, in a situation where the KSAC, and not just the KSAC, but the entire District 9 has got a different look to it now because of the 6 classifications in the PIAA, you guys are still single A. 2 of those KSAC teams automatically make the playoffs. So do you feel that when you're only competing against 4 other teams and getting one of those playoff spots that you have a legitimate shot at getting to the postseason even with a young team?
Well, you know, that's the goal. I mean, we're going to go in and try to win every game that we play. You know, I know there's some of those teams that are a little more experienced than us, even with the Union AC combination. But you know, we're definitely going to compete for one of those playoff spots. It's funny because you mentioned KSAC being a different field, but really it's the same field because we play every team in KSAC just like we always have. So in that aspect, it's going to be the same. But You're right. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to compete and try to get one of those 2 playoff spots.
Austin, some of the experiences you had last year, just barely missing the playoffs, what can you take forward into this season?
You can't take anything lightly. You know, we took a team lightly last year that we shouldn't have, and cost us a playoff berth. So you know, this year we got to take every game as if playoff berth was on the line, and that's how we got to be every game.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us on another edition of the Triple R Roadhouse D9Sports.com Football Camp Tour 2016, and good luck this season.
Thanks.
Thanks.